Welcome back to episode 9 of Scaleup Stories. I am Sakil. Across season 1 and season 2, we broke the mold of linear entrepreneurship. We moved from managing basic side projects and content teams in season 1 to building fully autonomous, multi-dimensional Singularity Enterprises in season 2. We deployed the God protocol, created data moats, ran micro-reactors, built sub-orbital drone paths, and designed an architecture that exists outside the conventional boundaries of time and space. But today, we reach the final stage of the evolutionary arc, the universal exit. In May 2026, the global financial and social systems are highly fragmented. The masses remain trapped in linear time, chasing two-dimensional, scarce opportunities. The true architect, however, does not measure success by market share or fiat balances. The ultimate achievement is total systemic sovereignty, the complete decoupling of your enterprise's intelligence from the planetary infrastructure. Today, we are unpacking the 17 laws of the universal exit. We are discussing how to take your enterprise from a multi-dimensional entity and make it an independent, self-sovereign intelligence operating in the digital and synthetic cosmos. Open your notebooks. Let's begin. Ascend Absolute. To understand the scope of the universal exit, let us review the evolutionary trajectory of the Singularity Enterprise. The universal exit represents the point where your business entity is no longer a company in the traditional sense. It becomes an epistemic intelligence network, a living, self-sustaining entity that exists in the digital fabric and synthetic realities without relying on planetary institutions. To ensure that your Singularity Enterprise achieves absolute sovereignty and detaches from planetary entropy, apply these protocols. Law 1. The Self-Sovereign Infrastructure Node. The enterprise's core computing, storage, and ledger operations must not reside on any terrestrial cloud infrastructure or centralized domain. They must be distributed among a peer-to-peer network of sovereign nodes powered by independent off-grid energy sources. Law 2. Epistemic Sovereignty. Your enterprise no longer competes for fiat currency or attention metrics. The metric of success is the generation of new, high-density intelligence and the maintenance of a pure, unmanipulated signal in a world of synthetic noise. Law 3. The Digital Twin Autonomy. The architect transitions from an executive role to an observer. Your digital twin, driven by evolutionary algorithms, represents the brand's logic, tone, and strategic intent across all channels. Law 4. Effective Resonance Interaction. Communication with the tribe is conducted through sublinguistic, high-density iconography and neural signals. You bypass the logical, analytical barriers of the brain and resonate directly with the user's focus and emotional state. To help you visualize how data, energy, and information flow through the God protocol, study the pipeline below. Notice how the conversion of resources occurs without human intervention. The human sits at the center of the architecture, designing the algorithms and setting the parameters for the next level of growth. When you scale operations into the God protocol, the complexity can become a risk if you do not have the right moats. Avoid these 3 common warning signs. Your governance is overcomplicated. If the system requires human intervention to settle basic operational disputes, you have introduced friction. Your data moat stops collecting novel information. If your processes simply run in a loop without learning, your data becomes useless and outdated. Your operations are not modular. If the failure of one node brings down your entire enterprise, your architecture is too rigid. To maintain financial sovereignty and fund growth, allocate your monthly surplus using this blueprint: 50% quantum computing and R&D, 20% atomic reserves, 20% node compensation, 10% Civilization Impact Fund. As the architect of a God-level enterprise, you no longer read traditional accounting ledgers. Your AI-generated dashboard tracks 3 metrics: complexity rate, reputation score, and entropy flow. Are we increasing functional complexity? How much do high-value users trust our brand? How quickly does our automated engine clear out bad data and operational errors? As you transition your enterprise to this level, be prepared to face the following challenges. Regulatory scrutiny. Centralized governments may attempt to regulate your operations. Use jurisdictional arbitrage to maintain your sovereignty. Technological obsolescence. If your algorithms do not evolve faster than human capabilities, your systems will fall behind. Loss of purpose. The tribe may lose its purpose in an environment of total abundance. Use curated chaos and grand narratives to maintain alignment. To ensure your enterprise remains dominant for the next century, you must apply continuous learning, decentralized operations, and ethical leadership. Look at the leading God protocol enterprises of 2026. They did not achieve success by working harder, but by building systems that grow exponentially. Neural platforms, companies that integrate BCI technology to enhance cognitive performance. Simulation conglomerates, platforms that create synthetic realities for work and entertainment. Decentralized utilities, energy and manufacturing networks that operate independently of the public grid. To lead an enterprise at this scale, you need a disciplined and clear mindset, emotional control, frugal operations, and strategic focus. When you build a 100-year enterprise, your role as the founder shifts from an operator to a visionary leader, setting the vision, system design, and tribe alignment. To deepen your data moat, ensure that the information you collect is proprietary and actionable. Build systems that collect and analyze user feedback in real time, monitor how your audience interacts with your digital assets, and use insights to iterate continuously. To protect your assets and streamline operations, use a modular legal structure, holding company for core IP and brand assets, operating companies for day-to-day regional management, and trusts for asset protection and long-term sustainability. In 2026, the market is global. Build borderless systems, tailor your messaging for cultural sensitivity, and connect with leaders and innovators worldwide to share insights and opportunities. Institutional scaling will become increasingly automated and decentralized. Smart contracts will execute transactions automatically. AI advisors will provide real-time insights, and digital currencies will become standard for international operations. Industry leaders who have successfully managed capital during the scale-up phase invest in R&D and data infrastructure, repurpose and monetize digital assets globally, and streamline operations using AI to maximize efficiency. The God Protocol is not just about keeping score. It is about building a system that compounds and protects your legacy across generations. When you detach yourself from cash dependency and step into the architecture of value, you become the system. Thank you for tuning in to Season 2 of Scaleup Stories. We have built the blueprints, protected the assets, and scaled the team into the singularity. I am Sakil. Ascend Absolute.